island of Sodor had many visitors, and Sir Topham Hatt had scheduled more trains. Gordon the big engine had to work harder than ever before. "Come on," he called to the coaches. "Come on, come on, come on. The passengers rely on me to be on time." Whenever Gordon finished one journey, it was time for another to begin. "Never mind," he puffed. "I like a long run to stretch my wheels." Even so, Sir Topham Hatt decided that Gordon needed a rest. "James shall do your work." James was delighted. He liked to show off his smart red paint and was determined to be as fast as Gordon. Toby was sat in Tidmar's sheds when James puffed snootily to a stop next to him. "You know, little Toby," he puffed, "I'm an important engine. Everyone knows it. I'm as regular as clockwork. Never late, always on time." "Says you," replied Toby. Just then Sir Topham Hatt arrived. "Your parts are worn, Toby, so you must go to the works to be mended." "Can I take Henrietta, sir?" "No, Toby, I'm sorry. But what will the passengers do without her?" Toby felt sad he was leaving Henrietta behind as he puffed slowly away. Soon, Toby was out on the main line. He clanked as he trundled along. He's a little engine with small wheels. His tanks don't hold much water. He had come a long way and began to feel thirsty. In the distance was a signal. "Good," he thought. "There's a station ahead. I can have a nice drink and a rest until James has passed." Toby's driver thought so too. Toby was enjoying his drink when the signalman came up. He had never seen Toby before. Toby's driver tried to explain, but the new signalman wouldn't listen. "We must clear the line for James with the express. You'll have to get more water at the next station." The driver sighed, and Toby clanked sadly away. Hurrying used a lot of water, and his tanks were soon empty. Poor Toby was out of steam and stranded on the main line. "We better warn James," said the fireman, and rushed to find the nearest telephone. When James heard what had happened, he was fuming. "I'm going to be late." "My fault," said the signalman. "I didn't understand about Toby." "Now, James," said his driver, "you'll have to push Toby." "What? Me? Me? Push Toby and pull my train too?" Grumbling dreadfully, James set off to rescue Toby. He came up behind Toby and gave him a bump. "Get on, you!" James had to work very hard. When they reached the last station, James was exhausted. Some children were on the platform. "Coo," said one. "The express is late and it's got 2 engines. I think James couldn't pull it on his own, so Toby had to help him." "Never mind, James," whispered Toby. "They're only joking." "Ha ha," said James. Toby just smiled.